It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard. Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Friday, October 4th goes to a young man named Brandon Dillard. Now, Brandon Dillard is known as a top veneer specialist in Atlanta. Salute to everybody who listens to us in Atlanta. He has a practice called Aist Smiles in Atlanta. I went to their Instagram page, and they have 160,000 followers. They tout themselves as Atlanta's top veneer specialist and trainer. They say you can DM 3 photos of your teeth for a free quote. You can call them at 404. I don't want to give the number out. I might as well. They bootleg out. Oh, never mind. You can call them at 404-254-3169, and they are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. They have a picture of Brandon Dillard as the profile pic, and if you look on their page, you see a bunch of what looks like satisfied customers, okay? They look like satisfied customers to me. They're flashing their now Aist Smiles. He charges $5,500 for the veneer procedure. I saw specialist and trainer in his bio as well, so I went to look and see what type of training. And what Brandon does is he holds training sessions for people across the country, and he holds these training sessions to teach them how to do veneers. He charges more than $6,000 to teach you how to be a veneer specialist. Now, you would look at that page and you would say to yourself, look, another black-owned business thriving in Atlanta, young brother out here making sure your breath don't stink by fixing your root canal, filling in your cavities. Gotta salute that, right? Wrong. See, yesterday, Brandon Dillard and Aist Smiles were raided by district attorney investigators and Atlanta police. Why were they raided? Let's go to WSB TV for the report, please.
Investigators raided what looks like a high-end dental practice in Northeast Atlanta. Check out social media. You see the specialty of Aist Smiles Atlanta, veneers.
It does look reputable, it does look professional, and that's part of the scam.
To his 157,000 Instagram followers, Brandon Dillard promoted himself as Atlanta's top veneer specialist and trainer. But he's not showing off that expensive smile in this booking photo on 8 felony charges, including practicing dentistry and medicine without a license and theft by deception.
Is Brandon Dillard a dentist?
Brandon Dillard is not a dentist. He's never been a dentist, and as much as he may want to play one on Instagram, he is not one.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis tells me only licensed dentists can do this kind of work in Georgia.
If you went to this and you thought it was a dental office and you looked at the equipment, it appears to be legitimate. But that's what the best fraudsters do, is they do everything they can to make themselves look legitimate. And in this case, the problem is the consequences are to one's health.
Damn. It's somebody out there listening to us on 96.1 The Beat, and they went to Aist Smiles to get their teeth done. Lord have mercy. Brandon Dillard, hop up out that bed, turn my scam on. Took a look at these teeth and said, what's up? Listen, imagine you go to the dentist thinking you're in good hands, thinking you're about to walk out with an Aist smile, but instead you get great value veneers. All of y'all who went to Aist Smiles might as well say you got your teeth from Temu. Okay, Smiles by Shein is what you should have called your practice, Brandon. Okay, Fashion Molars. All right, listen, you got your teeth installed by somebody who probably watched a couple of YouTube videos and thought to themselves, yeah, I can do this. Okay, which is what I don't understand. If you're inspired to be a dentist and you spend all this time and energy into setting up a fake practice, getting an office, getting all the equipment you need to be a dentist, then why the hell didn't you just take your ass to school to be a dentist? I want to play a game of guess what race it is, but what's the point? We all know this is niggas niggin', all right? Listen, just because you can fix your own car doesn't mean you are a licensed mechanic who can start their own mechanic shop. By the way, salute to all the people in rural America who aren't licensed mechanics but know how to change an alternator. Okay, drop on the clues bomb for those individuals, all right? You are appreciated. But working on my car and working on my mouth are 2 completely different things. The same way you can't play boxing, the same way you can't play with stand-up comedy, that's how I feel about playing like a dentist, okay? I feel like that playing like a dentist times 100. Being a dentist is worse than all of that. Just because you have nice teeth, just because you know how to floss and love to play in other people's mouths, doesn't mean you are a licensed dentist. Brandon Dillard, the biggest reason you should be ashamed of yourself is because of what I said previously. You spend all of this time, energy, and money into pretending. Reality as we know it is a thing of the past, folks. Okay, people would rather put the work in to pretend to be something they are not, as opposed to putting the work in to actually accomplish real goals in life. Now you got folks walking around Atlanta with counterfeit chompers, okay, phony pearly whites, black market molars, and why? I bet he acted surprised when they raided the place too. Okay, if I was Atlanta police, I'll be like, Negro, knock it off. You know why we here. Brandon is now being charged with 8 felonies, including practicing dentistry without a license, practicing medicine without a license, and theft by deception. Turn my scam on. My brothers, my sisters, there is no right way to do the wrong thing. And this young man had the opportunity and clearly God-given skills to do the right thing, and he chose not to simply because he didn't want to do the work of going to school, which makes no sense to me because this level of scamming is hard work. The DA says Brandon's business looked reputable. He said it does look professional, which is part of the scam. DA Fannie Willis said, if you went to this and you thought it was a dental office and you looked at the equipment, it appears to be legitimate. But that's what the best fraudsters do, she said. She said they do everything they can to make themselves look legitimate. And in this case, this is an illegitimate operation. Once again, I don't understand why a person would go through all of this just to create something that is a sham. You could have went to school. You can't scam your way to true success. That's the moral of the story. You can't scam your way to true success. All right? There are no shortcuts to true excellence. There are no shortcuts to success. In fact, if you take shortcuts, you get cut short. Please give Brandon Dillard the biggest hee-haw. Hop up out that bed, turn my scam on.
Smiles.
I want to look at it and see how they look.
It's like Charlamagne said, it's very impressive that he was able to do all those damn veneers with no license, no classes, nothing.
Too.
Like you could tell, like if he would have just put the energy to just going to school, getting his license and doing it. Like he did this without a license.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I always say that I feel like doctors, dentists, dermatologists, like they actually have a God-given gift. I truly believe this. I believe that God anointed certain people to do those tasks, but you still have to go to school and, get your license and everything else. So clearly he had the gift. He just didn't want to put the work in to go to school to get his license, which makes no sense to me because look at his practice.
Yes.
You got all this nice equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're doing. Just go to school.
But the comments people are saying they like him. They're saying they actually like the work that he's done.
No, I'm looking at it right now. It looks really good. It's not the big cheap teeth, the embarrassing ones.
Not the horse teeth, no?
No, it looks good. I will say in the beginning, people would be like, "Oh, well, I didn't have the money," but he was booked. Everybody, he got people on his page.
He does.
But once again, we all know the person in the hood. We all know the person in the rural area who
that
knows
can really
how
get
to
down.
Who knows how to change your alternator, who probably can, take your engine out, all of that stuff, and he don't got no license. But that's a big difference. Doing your car and doing your mouth is two totally different things. And I understand that, this man, Brandon, is only charging $5,500, but it's still illegal. Why wouldn't he just go to school? Why he wake up in the morning talking about hop up out that bed, turn my scam on? Why?
And I wonder who his first client was. Like, who's the first person you tried? It was like, let me try to see if this works. Because you need anesthesia.
Yes. Yo, what the heck? That's scary. So who's his anesthesiologist? Is that person licensed correctly?
I have no idea, but I ain't letting.
What?
I'm not letting you stick my gums with no needle, and you don't know how to. You ain't got no license. And then they was doing raffles. They had the raffle announcements: $25 per entry, $100 for 6 entry. Winners get a full set for $1,500. Lord have mercy.
Tia Kemp is on his page. I don't know if he did Tia Kemp, but she was on here promoting his veneer collection.
You think they'll let him do that in jail?
Probably.
Yo.
You go to jail, talk about you playing in somebody's mouth. Watch what happened to you. You're going to be welcomed with open arms and open mouths.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.